Hi, chat room. Hello. Welcome. It's hot as shit. I don't know if you all know that and didn't see the thing, but I'm melting and it is very hot. Hi Mimi. Hi Josh. Hi Faye. Hi Aeon. Hi Mimi. Hi Aaron. Hi Mom. Hi Crazed. Hi Kim. Whoa. Hi Log. One of these days we're gonna have too many people here at the start that I'm not gonna be able to do that very well. That's gonna be too hard to say all the hellos. Yeah, I got a double high. One for each me. The East Coast is hot right now. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun. I brought up the meat thermometer, which I know is not the most accurate room measuring thermometer, but it's what I got. Hi, Elle. Welcome. So we're just gonna do a little check-in here at the start of stream. Lights just turned on. PlayStation, not really doing too much work yet. Same for the pooter. You ready? That's not great. That's pretty fucking bad. I'm gonna melt and die. So all of you, like, I don't know, please stick around for what is the final stream ever as I die of heat stroke. And yeah, don't worry, our AC's on and blasting. It doesn't turn off at all. Our AC is set to, like, I don't know, fucking 63, because it's impossible to warm everything up. What in actual measurements? Like, I don't know, 28? Hold on. 28. I was pretty fucking close. 28C? You might need to get that checked. No, it's just because our places up here are old and like draftier and built to deal with the cold and not the heat, because I live in a spot of the world where this isn't supposed to happen. You use a window unit for upstairs. Yeah, we just have central air, which is mostly cool until it's 100 degrees. Our heat holds up great during the snowy months and all of that, but it's never supposed to be 100 degrees here. Like it just about is right now. Heat domes are rough, be safe. I will say, don't worry, the rest of the apartment is not quite that hot. I would say it's more like 75 in the bathroom and stuff, but 3 problems. 1, I got all these fucking lights on me that are very bright and hot. 2, I have a computer and a console running currently, which have to vent hot air somewhere. 3, just the setup of this room, I have to have the only door out of here closed, or else you're just gonna like see my boyfriend go to the bathroom or something like that. That's not good. And also the only vent in this room is under the bed, which isn't optimal, but like there's no stuff in the way. Like there aren't, like, that's a Beyblade stadium and that's a box of pins. That's like some, I don't know, miscellaneous like Pokemon toys and Digivices, and then this gap is more of like where the air vent is. So, oof. This is probably the, like, least amount I can comfortably wear on stream without getting banned, I think. I maybe have a thinner dress or something I could wear, but I didn't do that. So it's just fucking hot. Blackout curtains. I could maybe get thicker curtains. These are not blackout, but I do keep them closed when it's hot. Stream from the bathroom. I cannot. I'm not doing a Wii U stream. If I was streaming on the Wii U, maybe I could. I mean, based on prior history on Twitch, you can apparently bend over and show a hole and only get 3 days. It depends entirely on how good your hole is. The better the hole, the less of a ban. That's how it works. Everyone knows that. Selectively enforced. I don't know if I have a 3-day ban hole. Do not move to Queensland. That's all I'm going to say. Don't ... me. That was funny. I don't know. You're probably like got better air conditioning situation than I do right now. But I will say that at some point in the future, whenever the fuck they get around to it, they're replacing all of the windows in everywhere, I guess. I don't really know how that works. I don't know how you replace a window, but they've talked about doing that sometime eventually. Somebody came and measured at one point. It's like, your window's this big. I'm like, cool. Eventually, they'll change them. Hopefully, before we move out, and it'll be a little bit less, like, climate inefficient or whatever. Yeah, they did send me a picture today, and he looked nice and cool, actually. Not just sweaty and gross. He looked like a nice friend, and I was happy to see the picture. I didn't know you were all Amogus's log. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Hi, Ballad, hello. When I lived in South Carolina, it was hot as shit all the time. It was 100 way more often than it was like 40. And the places are just built to withstand that better, because that's the norm. You are trying to socialize yourself like a duck. Are you sniffing butts? What does that mean, Faye? Charm, you don't have to let him sniff any butts, okay? No, like, Jesus, shut up. No, I'm gonna talk and be stupid for another approximately 2 hours and 48 minutes or so. I was going to say something, but I chose not to. It's going to be weird. I'm better, but don't bring up me wanting to send the... I don't know what that is, and that's okay. We don't have to know. Josh, everyone hates your cousin. Everyone's cool still. That's how it works. Towards the Great Lakes, it feels like Florida. It feels like Florida here. Because it's hot and shitty and humid and bad. I don't want to give like too many specific weather updates because I'm like, it's currently 93.4 degrees. You can just search like, where in the US is it 98.4 degrees or whatever I just said, and then you'll just know where I live. You'll geoguess my location based on like the sound of the thunder outside. There's no currently, but Faye does not have my longitude and latitude. He could geoguess me. Faye has enough information to maybe geoguess me. I don't think Faye's got it in him. It's dry where I am and it sucks. No, that's better. Dry heat is better. Just like purely, strictly, no argument. It's just better. Knowing isn't as fun as teasing. Yeah, well, I do have your latitude and longitude. You've typed it in chat before. I could go find it. Don't do that, by the way, Faye. That's stupid. Yeah, come to my fucking house, come on. If I'm ever in the vicinity of visiting my brother, that's close enough, I'll come visit. I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon, but don't make fake threats, because I'll do it. You know some people's phone numbers last week, too. No, they were fake. America cleared up on the Discord that she was referencing a song that I didn't know, and I just saw what looked like and was a phone number, and I just hit ban before any explanation. Not even ban, I just hit delete. There's 70 cougars closing on my location. The fun kind or the scary kind? Because that determines next steps. That's a very important question to figure out what we're going to do about that. We at least got banana pudding icebox cake situation to close down. What the fuck does that mean? We at least got a banana pudding icebox cake situation to cool us down. We at least got a banana pudding icebox cake situation to cool us down. I don't know how much of that's the noun. How much of that is the noun? It's an icy treat. Is the icy treat called a banana pudding icebox cake situation? Or is a banana pudding a thing and there's an icebox cake is like the type of thing that the banana's a flavor of, and then situation is just like what you mean? Too many words. Yeah, it's too many words. English is weird. I can't do it that well. Bad omens tonight. I don't think you should stream. Sorry, what do you mean? What's the bad omens tonight? And I'm gonna stream. Are you saying I am, in fact, gonna die of heat stroke on stream? I'm gonna do another check-in. The lights have been on a little bit. And the door's been closed. It's about the same. It's exactly the same, actually. Once this PlayStation starts going, though, we might be in trouble. Just know it's yummy. I read yucky the first time. I was like, that's sad. But no, I just can't read. It would make a great clip. Oh, me dying? You would have to share it. If I die on stream, you have to post it on LSF. Promise me. You have to. Let it be my legacy. Play the ice levels in games to gaslight yourself into thinking you're cold. Okay, so I do have to ask. We're going to be playing Death Stranding 2. I have already played about an hour and a half last night because I just wanted to start with my boyfriend because I like him more than all of you still. Wow, surprising. So we can either replay that and you can all understand what's going on and see the cutscenes, or we can just ignore it and then you won't have to sit through half of the stream being cutscenes and you'll just watch some walking around. I was planning on just doing some like walking around delivering stuff. Just play the game. Shut the fuck up, Faye. It's only been 18 minutes into this stream. No cutscenes, it's Kojima. I'm banning you in this chat and cross-banning you in Roses. But no, I am just going to play the game and walk around and stuff. How's Norman Reedus and the Fetus Part 2? I like it, and I think changes they have made so far are smart. Faye, we'd all miss you. What's everyone been up to? You all don't tell me how your days have been anymore. Remember when we used to start stream and I'd say hi to everyone and be like, how are you doing? And everyone would actually respond to me instead of just making weird jacking it jokes? Those were nice times. I miss those. Isn't there a 30-minute cutscene in Death Stranding? Yeah, probably. There's longer ones in Metal Gear Solid 4, and I like them. You've been cleaning. I get paid tomorrow, so I'm going to go shopping and then clean some more. Cool. Good work. Work was rubbish, but I'm working on a logo for my little game and glad to be here. Well, we're happy to have you here. We did some groceries today. We bought some groceries. You were watching 90 Day Fiancé. I was wondering if you were actually watching it or just asking about a random show. I did just Google most popular 90 Day Fiancé character and got a Screen Rant tier list. And I almost picked number 2 just to be like a little bit contrarian, but I was like, it's all the same. I'm just gonna pick number 1. You're under an extreme amount of stress. I hope everything is okay and continues to be okay and gets figured out, Kim. It's the funniest show of all time. That's not true. I've been watching Taskmaster. Who was number 2? I think I closed the tab, Josh. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did. I don't know. Go browse Screen Rant. I almost answered with just the Google AI one because I forget that that's the first thing there and it just said a name. I was like, let me Google AI pick for me, but I was like, oh, let me click. I don't know if this is even a real person. Today was uneventful, which is great for you. Cool. I'm glad. Yo, Alex Horn showed up in Game Changer last week. Okay, now I did say I'm watching Taskmaster. I am not that much of a panel show head. You were watching Rose until I started streaming? I was also watching Rose until I started streaming because she started early today. And also, sorry I stole your viewers, Rose. They'll probably be back to you once I start playing a video game because no one likes that part. Very different vibes of the start. She just got into it because she was excited. I'm going to talk to you idiots for another 40 minutes before we even think about playing a game. Oh, I'm sweaty, chat room. I feel my, like, thigh sticking together. That's not great. I don't know how I need to sit. I sit on my feet all the time. I look shorter now. Chat room, I had the shot all done nice and perfect because I sit on my feet and now I'm sitting in the chair like a normal human. And it feels weird. I'm going back to it. It's fine. I'll just be a little sweaty and my feet will sweat. Who cares? Been having stressful prog nightmares from stress. Oh no. That's bad. But hopefully the progesterone is working and is worth it. What have you watched this week? Continue to watch Psych. We started Code Geass, but I'm only like 4 episodes into Code Geass so far. I've never seen it. Tony likes it. It's fine so far. I like it so far. I'll give updates when we like finish it or something, I guess. Wild that they draw the nipple in that show. Actually, there is one thing I'm going to talk about Code Geass, because I just have, I don't know, watching it for the first time, there's a scene where a girl's in the shower and they just like draw the whole nipple, but they don't color it in, as if that still counts as not showing it. That's fucking weird. Prague gives you nightmares and Spyro makes you pissed. True. Yeah. I don't really get nightmares on Prague. I do vividly dream, but I've always vividly dreamed. I had a long time as a child where I dream journaled, spurred by some dumb teacher at some point making me do moon journals, where like every day we had this like journal, which was like a fucking Crayola drawing pad flip book, and we'd have to go outside and we'd have to look at the moon and write about the moon every single night of like the class or something and turn them in at the end of the year. And I also just dream journaled, and it made me have vivid, weird dreams that I remember forever, I think. Like, I remember my dreams most of the time. All I know that anime is that it's Critical's favorite show of all time. Cool. I can't judge them for that opinion, good or bad yet. Hi, C.A. Brown, thank you for subscribing for 3 months. What's that emote? Is that banana? No, it's a moon, because I said moon. I just assumed you were, like, doing Donkey Kong marketing for some reason. What kind of fucking school did you send her to? Oh, yeah, Woo Mom. I was trying to figure out what the fuck Woo Mom meant for a long time, but I get it now. Yeah, I was just in public school. Rural public school, yeah. Where, like, they can't teach us about the Civil War because they disagree with that. So instead, they just like, that's the moon. We've never been there, but you can write about it. Or whatever. On Cypro and still need to pee all the time? I'm on Baikal because I've always needed to pee all the time. And when they were like, this one could maybe affect your liver and this one would make you pee all the time. I'm like, liver one. I don't drink or nothing. This can be my liver hit. If I pee anymore, I'll just be in the bathroom all the time. She was a rock star in school. Yeah, I was a very big fish in a very little pond. I was a smart genius surrounded by idiots. Of course I looked good. And now I'm only, like, a little bit above average in the real world. Your graduating class was stupid small. I think we maybe cracked 100, but I don't remember. Was the Malcolm of her school. I don't know enough about Malcolm in the Middle or any other famous Malcolms that you could mean. I assume not X. Those are the only 2 I can name. My Malcolms list is X and in the middle. My school didn't teach me enough. Wujak has big. Can someone other than Wujak raise her hand in class? There was one time in AP Calculus where we had to, like, we were all standing up, and it was like some kind of like, he asks us questions, and then you get points based on like who can answer them the fastest or something. And we did like the first 5, and then I was told to sit down and not participate anymore. So yeah, you're right. I was like that. You meant in the middle. Okay, cool. Glad there's no third Malcolm out there. I don't know if I could handle another Malcolm. That you were the Butters of my school. I know exactly enough about South Park to know that Butters is a South Park character and know no more than that to know what that means. One time in AP Calculus, oh, shut up. I was like this in nursing classes. I took every AP class my school had to offer and I passed all of them. I have no idea if my dead name is still on a plaque on the wall of that school, but for a long time it was, because I just had the like record for like most college classes passed or whatever. And it was mostly simply because I was the student who hit the sweet spot of being able to take 5 of them, and every other year they only offered 4. So my friend's older sister, who is one of the other smartest people I've ever known, definitely could have done it, but only got the opportunity to take 4 of the classes. So the fuck you, Rebecca, I win. Took AP History and AP English, but was too poor to afford the exams, and they never counted for credit. Oof, that sucks. But also, hey, a lot of those kids in my classes did afford to take the exams and still didn't get the credit. So better than that, at least. The glazing is insane. Me to myself or chat to me? Because both of those are going to happen a bunch forever. Yeah, AP is, they're like accelerated classes where like, you know, you finished all your math classes before your senior year, so you take AP Calculus, and then you take an exam at the end of the year, and you pass. It exempts you from a college-level class. And, like, because I took AP Biology, and I scored, like, a 4 out of 5 on the AP exam, I got to exempt Biology 101 and 102 in college, and didn't have to take a hard science class at all when I was in college. If you passed the exam, which was like $300 each in the early 2000s, I have no idea. Mom, I assume you paid for those. Thank you. I didn't even know those cost money, to be honest. American school is weird. Yeah, that's true. Hell no, I never paid for you to take a test. Well, then I took those fuckers and passed anyway. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I didn't know those cost money. I take it they didn't cost money for me somehow. Maybe my school really wanted their numbers to look good on standardized testing type shit, and they paid my way in. I don't know. But I did not pay for those. Probably didn't charge our poor school area. Also, maybe an option there. You went to a rich high school. Yeah, I didn't. When I watched CW shows and they talked about high schools having multiple floors and stairs in them, that didn't seem real to me. That seemed like a fairy tale. Your school's your school, and then maybe also there's some trailers outside because there are too many students to fit in there, but that's your school. We had 2 floors and we had a mezzanine. My school didn't even teach me what mezzanine meant. Let's not give too much information about my school that it's, like, guessable. I doubt it is, but, like, if I describe too much about how my weird school was, then, like, you can maybe figure it out. Hey, I'm gonna brag a little bit. My sister's ex-boyfriend asked me for pictures of her, so I sent him gay Sonic porn. No, what? All of that situation's weird. I don't know if that's a brag. Why did your sister's ex-boyfriend ask you that? Why did they think of it a thing? And don't send people unsolicited, unconsensual porn. That's also not the best. I don't condone that. Don't do that. Just ignore them. You don't need to be in touch with your sister's ex-boyfriend at all. You can just ignore them. We have a massive auditorium, and George W. Bush gave a speech there in 2003, and I shook his hand, and he had a limp-ass handshake. Fuck Bush. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm worried about, because if I said that about my school, and then you just went like, rich school, 2 floors, mezzanine, George Bush visit 2003, like, Kim has been located. Kim's been found. He's one of the 2,000 people who went to this rich school. Narrow it down. Which one are they? Except I went to a small school. Is 2,000 a big number? I now realize I said 2,000 people at their big rich school. I don't know if that's accurate at all. What's a number of students that's big? It's like gotta be more than like 200, right? Kim, don't tell me your actual school population. Tell me a decent estimate. Your graduating class was 700. Hi, Uzi. Welcome. Was your school big and rich, Uzi, or was that normal? Your graduating class had 1,600 people. Oh, so like 4x what I said probably. I don't remember those numbers. I could not begin to tell you how many people were in my class or name most of them. Who cares? I knew everyone and their families, and then now I don't, because I don't think about those people. I have made contact with maybe 3 to 4 people in my graduating class since I graduated in 2010. And most of those were in college. I don't know if I've had contact with anyone in my graduating class since finishing college. My mom still sees them and then will be like, hey, I saw so-and-so from your school today and I told them all about you. And I have to be like, Mom, don't do that. It's fine. I don't care. Those people don't need to know what I'm up to or what I'm doing. I do not like them. If any of you went to high school with me and have somehow stumbled into this stream, there's one college friend who followed this Twitch account when we were college friends and I streamed a little bit in college that theoretically could see this. You're probably cool. I don't know. I have no idea. But all the other ones, no. Your freshman year, a few days before 9/11, no making fun of Kim for being that age when 9/11 happened, okay? 2 models got into a massive bloody catfight beneath the second floor mezzanine. They both ended up ruining their model. You had models in high school? What the fuck? You were in the first graduating class of your school? Damn, those older kids must have been dumb as hell. I like that interpretation more. Like, you weren't in a new school. There had been like 24 classes to come before you, but they had all just failed out before they graduated. That's my funny interpretation of that. Your high school was a manor house. That's not a real thing. As its main administration building, the manor is listed in the Domesday Book. That's not a real thing either. 2 teenage up-and-coming models with promising acting careers. You went to school on the CW. Kim doesn't know it, but they were in school in the background of a CW show, and they didn't realize. In high school, there was this girl who was also an aspiring model, and I had an insane crush on her where you would literally turn into a mute idiot around her. You were also a CW show kid, it seems like. That's another fake thing that only happens in fiction. Chat, when I was in high school, when I was a senior, there was a girl a year below me who one time with a lunch line flirted with me a bunch, and then like a week later came out as a lesbian. And I feel like she knew. Does that mean she knew? Her and the only other lesbian in the school ended up dating, even though they didn't really like each other, because it's the only option they had, because that wasn't the time before people were out or anything like that. So they just stuck together. But like, damn, everyone knew but me, huh? Came out as liking Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. No, I was brave enough to do that publicly in high school. I've always loved Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I had real boomerangs my grandparents brought from Australia, which seemed all foreign and novel, but I imagine Elle just has in her house. They just give you those when you move there, right? Elle, legitimately, do you own a boomerang? This is not a bit, this is not a joke. This is me legitimately curious, like, I know it's not a necessity, but it would be very funny if you just like, yeah, I got one. Do you have a boomerang? Sorry to put you on the spot, but you're on the spot. You do not. All right, please go buy a boomerang. Your high school girlfriend had 2 of her ex-boyfriends come out as trans, and then she broke up with him because she wasn't into girls. Guess who was the third? I think that girl might be into girls. I think she might be into girls and doesn't know it. I had a lesbian come up to me in high school and was like, I think you're gay, but you don't know it yet. Damn. That's like so counter to the whole egg prime directive thing. Is it cultural appropriation if you use a boomerang? No, you live there. Living there is cultural appropriation. You have successfully appropriated their culture by becoming part of it, okay? Have a boomerang, it's fine. Dang, my first ex was trans, we swapped. Yeah, that's how it works. Every trans person has to find somebody of the opposite trans variety, and you shake hands and you trade, and then it's fine. Yeah, but I'm white. I don't know enough about the Australian demographics or history to know what jokes are okay to make. So I'm just not gonna. You think Faye might still be in high school? And then he says, I've been out for like 5 years, asshole, and I don't know if he means of high school or as trans. You were a bit of a player in secondary school. I don't know what that means. I tried to ignore my vague trans, gay, whatever stuff by showing how manly I was, Lamau. I did that by getting kind of fat in grad school and shaving my head and still remaining alone. Watch Wolf Creek. I don't know what that is, and I don't know if I trust your recommendations. I know what player means, Mimi. I mean secondary school. I don't know how old that is. Don't brag about your lots of sex. I understood that part. Jeez. Just because I said I remained alone in grad school doesn't mean I didn't get it. High school, yeah. Call it that here, please. You don't like horror, right? I don't. It's all scary. No, I don't like horror movies. I don't like horror stuff. It's scary and I don't like it. It makes me afraid, and who likes being afraid? You love horror. That's fucked up. Oh yeah, Faye's starting HIMA last week and he's very excited. And I'm excited for him. Yeah, my partner was like, hey, I'm going to send you this movie to this horror trailer that just came out so you can watch it, and then maybe we'd be able to watch it together. I can't watch the trailer alone. We got to watch that together sometime. The Substance made you cry? I don't know what that is. My mom thought it sucked, though, so I guess your favorite movie's bad. Oops. I love to learn archery and quarterstaff, but your wrists are fucked. I did archery stuff. In middle school, I did a project on becoming a knight because we had to do, like, coming of age presentations or whatever, and I did becoming a knight, and it was a video, and maybe my mom still has it on VHS somewhere, and if it was digitized, that's maybe young enough that I'd be fine sharing, and it wouldn't be the weird, awkward, like, puberty phase. But in that, my grandfather taught me how to shoot a bow as part of the, like, I don't know, to film that part of it. And then I did that for a little while. Like, hey, I'm at my grandparents' house. I'm going to get the bow and just shoot some. And it was cool. And I think it'd be cool to do now, except I saw a TikTok of a girl doing it. And she, like, draws the bow and she lets go on the string, goes, wham, and whacks her in the tit. And I'm like, okay, I'll never do that. I'll never. I don't think that's a real case, but I learned and have the muscle memory from where I didn't have these things. I'm not going to risk it. I would like for them to stay there and not get cut off by a bowstring. That's why it was rumored that the Amazons removed their left boob. Is that, I don't, what? How much of that is real? Are the Amazonians even real? You get booby protectors. I don't want to have to get a booby protector. Yeah, you need it for your Z targetable weak spot, Faye. You have to. Go to the range to shoot guns. No, I've never liked shooting guns. I have shot guns. My family do have guns and stuff. I have shot them. I don't like it. It sucks and it's stupid. Historic rumor, and no, they're not actually real. They're like Greek legends. So the Greeks just made up that they did that. It's like Wonder Woman should only have one boob so that she can shoot her bow good. Scythian horse riders? They had scythers back then? I thought Pokemon made those up. You can tell I'm only half committing to a joke because I know it'll be bad because I don't like pause picking up my water and don't care if it will like turn into a TikTok wheel or not. I knew that was a stinker coming out. I don't know what else has been going on. I guess not too much, really. And working. Oh, I recorded all of the footage for the YouTube video, and I worked very hard on it, and it still takes me an incredibly long time to record. And then also the color balance is all fucked up, and also I made a whole bunch of mouth sounds. So, either I get to re-record all of that, which I really fucking don't want to do, or I have to. I've been going through with Audacity and clipping out all of the mouth sounds and equalizing all of it and all that kind of shit. It's fucking annoying and gonna take me a long time, but I'm at least learning a new skill. So we'll see. That'll be ready when it's ready. Secret about you kind of loves guns, still very gun control fan though. I think it's just the right place and the right control. They are cool AF and so satisfying mechanically. Okay, you just, I don't know, play a video game. You can confirm guns are cool. Guns aren't cool. No one should think guns are cool. They killed Batman's mom. You should hate them and want revenge and justice and all that. You do airsoft instead. My brother had an airsoft phase, and my cousin was also into it, so I have played with airsoft guns, and I think they're kind of stupid too. One time, my friend's little brother, who was a little shithead, and maybe he still is, he was a little shithead for a very long time, so maybe that's still true, I don't know, but wanted to participate, but also didn't want to get hurt, so he used all of the tins that Yu-Gi-Oh cards come in, and took the lids off of them and made him body armor. And it was very stupid. And so now some of the tins of Yu-Gi-Oh cards I have downstairs don't have lids because they were turned into armor for a shithead. Faye needs to find my brother. You're not that far from him, but you're not that close. I don't think you're actually going to stumble into him randomly. You love my cousin. What? All I said was that he played airsoft. No other facts about my cousin have ever been given on this stream, I don't think. Those BBs still randomly show up in my house or yard. Yeah, I think my brother bought BBs and then just lied to my grandparents about them being biodegradable and that they're very not. And he did not pay the extra money for those and just lied. Hi, Donna. Hello. Welcome. I don't know what that is, and it's fine. You can boil water on the stove, though. It's pretty easy. He treated Yu-Gi-Oh the way he should have. My cousin was not involved in that at all. That was my brother and, like, friends thing. And a little shithead little brother. Remember finding out guns exist in 2nd grade? I thought they fought World War I and II with swords. It would have been cooler. Sword fighting is cooler, factually. Whoever you said I wasn't paying attention. Either You love me because it was my very good idea to turn the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tins into armor, or you love the shithead little idiot brother friend who needed armor to play Airsoft. So you might have just confessed your love to me, Uzi, in which case not reciprocal. But happy to have you here anyways. Used to shoot for scouts. I was in Boy Scouts for the smallest amount of time. I went a couple of times and then maybe one camping trip and then was like, this is stupid. But I learned how to tie a square knot. I never got like a single badge or even a uniform, I don't think. But basically the little tiny shit Boy Scout building was just right next to the church and like basically a shed. And I had a friend that was in it. Was Faye a Boy Scout or not? No, but you were always jealous you weren't. America, thanks for gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much. All of you, if you got one from America, say thank you. Also, hello. You haven't even typed in chat tonight. You just gave me your money. Thank you. I almost made a joke about that being an ideal chatter, but it's not, because I like having you in chat too much to make that joke. Get absolutely treasured. That's too kind. Thank you. We're a hype train level 2, but it's not even the special golden kappa one, even though I still don't know what that means. But good work, team. Everyone worked really hard on that, equally. My foot's asleep. Maybe it is time to stop sitting on my feet. You were a Boy Scout. Okay. I just assumed it would have been like too much of a pain in the ass to actually go do. And not a thing you could just do on your own. And so that's why it wouldn't have happened. But you wanted to be. So you got early access or what? Death Stranding? Yeah, I have early access. I've already played an hour. Elle, thanks for gifting. To Jay Grizz, a person in chat who confuses me sometimes because my name's also Jay. And for a long time, I had a Twitch extension set up to highlight anytime somebody typed J in chat because they were normally talking to me just because like in this chat or friends chats or whatever. And also sometimes people talked about Jay Leno and it would go off and be like, that's kind of annoying. But Jay Grizz always set it off. Jayak? I don't like Jayak. Oh, speaking of things I don't like, in the Discord, we're currently voting on what our 4-character server tag will be or whatever. There are some dumb options. If you want to join the Discord, !Discord, and you can also go have some stupid tag. And also just hang out with cool people. The main appeal is hanging out with cool people, because it's like pretty active and people are nice and supportive of each other there and stuff. Faye's the best in the Discord. Once we hit that 2-year stream anniversary, I will legitimately do the best chatter tier list, and all of you can sign up to consensually be rated on a tier list, and I'll be happy to do it for as many people who want in on that. And I'll be honest, and it'll be through the lens of a chatter and not just like, you're my mom, so you automatically win. You're my friend, so you automatically win. I think you're annoying as shit as a person, you lose. It's how good of a chatter you are. And if only one person consents, I'll still rate them legitimately. They don't get a free S tier. You'll get so competitive. No, you won't. There's nothing to compete in. Yes, my mom is here currently. Unless she snuck off. Tied it up. Woo woo tied for first. My favorite is with the tildes. Tilde woo tilde is my personal favorite. You're not the Faye is the meanest in the Discord. It's not close. He's obviously the meanest in the Discord, other than me. It's actually me number 1, Faye number 2. Uzi could be the meanest. Uzi is a weird Discord member because he kind of only sometimes posts weird gifs of old anime I don't know and then calls me a weeb for not knowing them, I guess. That's weird. I think maybe Uzi gets scared off by how much feminine energy is in there and doesn't hang out as much. You two are mean, Lamau? Who, me and Faye? Uzi also posted music. Chat room, can I reveal something to all of you? This is a secret, and you're not allowed to abuse this fact or be mad at me, okay? Everyone say that yes, you can tell us this, and you don't have to. We won't judge you, okay? We won't abuse this fact. Boys are very allowed at the Discord. Boys are allowed. Josh is there. Hero is there. Uzi's there. Oh, heck yeah. Hype thingy. Punished Violet, hi, welcome. Hello, hello. Look, we got an emote. Welcome and happy to have you here, but you're preparing to judge. Okay, well, the truth is I've never listened to a single one of the songs any of you have posted in the music channel. Unless Mimi's album was there instead of, like, your art, in which case I did listen to that, but I don't think I've ever listened to a single one of them. Hopefully they don't say slurs because they go unmoderated mostly because I can't be bothered to listen to all of those. I don't think anyone does. It's just to show I don't know what that word means. What is that word? Like an aesthetic person? I'm gonna go with that. We need a stream where we just send you music. Yeah, and then I get murdered. Sony just murdered. Oh, it is just aesthetic and typed wrong. No, I thought that was like a word for like a type of person or something. Shut up, I can't read. Silent, please. Hi, Silent. Welcome. Congrats on your earlier gift sub. But for music, no. Oh, Silent, did you ever reply to my DM? I DM'd you the other day. And you didn't say nothing. Jeez. I had a follow-up question. That was just going to be asking you something for a friend. But it doesn't matter. And I don't know if they remember anyway, so it doesn't matter. You've been talking in chat for 20 minutes and it hasn't been popping up. I haven't seen that. That's your first message of today. I am checking. Yeah, please is the first thing you've typed in chat today. Get got. No, Silent's busy and stuff. I was just talking about One Piece. He probably read it and then was like, yeah, I heard you say that on stream, idiot, and then didn't reply. You noticed it wasn't coming through on my chat screen. Yeah, you gotta pay attention to this. That's why it's here. I don't know why it wouldn't be sending your messages. You're not shadow banned or nothing. That's weird. Please send every message you thought you sent right now and I will try to guess the context. I think I'm the most active in that channel. In the music channel? Oh yeah, I was not able to join either because I was doing it. I also missed was it America's streaming the other day that I missed because I was recording YouTube stuff? You meant to read it, but forgot it was unread. I'll reply ASAP. No, it's fine, it's fine. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Sign constant F rank. You're not F rank. You don't have to wish me a happy birthday. Chat room. What's my birthday? You all know my birthday. You bought me this on it. That's all you remember. All right, well, cool. I know the context of all of those at least. You don't remember anyone's birthday? Do you remember my birthday? We celebrated it. Damn, that's a rough one for right now, huh? All right, we got about 5 minutes until ads run, and then we can start the video game. You remember it, but not the date. Damn. Just when I think you all like me. Confirmed that you don't, because you're not remembering my birthday. No, that's fine. We will celebrate it again. Chat room. Twitch has a thing where for so much time of a year or whatever, you can do your own sub, like gift sub discount things. And so next time around, I will have that turned on. And it'll be a more of a special event. You don't remember anyone's birthday. What's Uzi's birthday? I've never known it. I can't remember it. My mom knows she was there. Yeah, my mom was there for my birthday. She could tell you what time I was born, but don't do that. Kim's birthday. Okay, well, now I've been put on the spot because I should remember Kim's because I do know their birthday. I have it. Okay, the secret's gone. I write them down. I write them down in a little calendar. Faye, yours is also in the calendar. I don't remember. Soon-ish? Coming up, maybe? I don't remember. Don't call me out on that for real. I just want to be mean to you all, not truth. I don't want to tell the truth. I just want to be mean. I'm doing a temperature check because I'm sweaty, and maybe it's just because I'm flustered. Holy fuck. Please go down. Please be an inaccurate reading because I was touching it. It said 90 for a second, and I'm fucking dying. It's going down a little bit. That's good. Okay, it's not going down that much that fast. Okay, yeah. Get Tony's fan. The fan is in the bedroom, and the fan's only effective if it's blowing out of this door to get the hot air out of here, and that door has to stay closed. Anyway, this is where we're at. Isn't that fucking fun? Isn't that a wonderful temperature for it to be inside of your house? There's not really much room to stand off camera. The only amount of room that is off camera is a small corner. The bed ends like right here off camera, and then the wall is like right here off camera, and there's a lamp. That's it. That's all the room that is not shown on screen. There's like another side to my desk right here that has like the microphone stand, the PS5, and a monitor, and like the Switch and a work laptop that you can't see, but that's it. Wait, that isn't the bed you sleep in? No, obviously this isn't the bed that I sleep in. We have a whole bedroom. Do you think Tony and I share this little ass terrible bed? That's the whole joke. This exists only to be in the background of my content. I don't know, straight couples are weird. Okay, we don't always go to bed at the same time. Sometimes he stays up later and I get up earlier. But we do share a bed and have a bedroom. Don't die of heat stroke, you're too pretty. Well, thank you. I'm drinking water. That's so weird. What? Sharing a bed is weird? Or that we don't go to bed at the same time? It's like seeing your teacher outside of school. I'm not your teacher. I'm your friend, idiot. That is weird. No, I have to wake up earlier than him. He stays up later than I do. Oh, having a constant bed. It's my mom's fault. She bought this, not me. She put it in our IKEA cart thinking that it was the support beam for our actual bed, and it fucking wasn't. So I just have this whole extra stupid bed in my house. And it's not a content bed, it's just a bed. It's just a regular day bed. It's a guest bed. If we had a guest ever, they would sleep on this, I guess. It's horribly uncomfortable. They would probably sleep on an air mattress. I don't make that kind of content. We've talked about it. I know that's the joke, that this is the content bed. Ha ha. That was me mouth slipping and saying that this bed only exists to be in content because I was talking about it back on my stream, and then everyone was like, ooh, hey, I didn't know you did that, or whatever. And I don't. We should do a bit where I visit and am in the background without mentioning it. No. Do you think that could go unmentioned? Do you think you could play it straight long enough to just like lay on this bed for an entire stream and not say anything? And not be annoying about it? Do you think you could successfully kneel behind this bed and have your head poke up right here for 3 hours and not be weird or noticeable? In the plushies. You wouldn't fit in the plushies. This is a twin bed. It's not a big bed. That would be a crazy bit. I mean, it would be only a good bit if, like, I had a guest actually over to stream and they hid under the plushes and then stood out and come out and join us. But I don't think that's gonna happen either. I'm not flying in guests. Chat room, ads start in 15 seconds. I forgot to say the warning, but once those are done, we'll play games. You're not going to miss anything. It's to keep the pre-rolls ads off. Hopefully you caught a gift sub earlier and don't have to see them. Okay, goodbye. And by that, I mean, I now have to sit here and wait, and it just says ads starting soon as it figures out what condom ads to give you or whatever people got last time. If you get ads, tell me what ads you get in the chat. I think it's very funny to see. Not with that attitude you're not. What guest would I fly out to have on stream? Do you think Sam will fight a kangaroo? No, I've played an hour of this game. I've played an hour and a half of it already. Me, Silent, I mean, I was going to say, I don't know if you've been on stream, but you are in that very cool magic video. You're an on-camera personality. You know how to do it. Me, clearly. Maybe you wouldn't be on camera, you're a VTuber. You'd have to sit right here off camera with a separate, like, camera on your face and then be a PNG right here or whatever. Come on, think this through. Kim has streamed and could do it. If Apple ever visited, I could try to force her to do it. She streams. I'll be on camera when we 1v1. Do you mean in real life? Are we going to fight? I would probably win. Yeah, Kim, I still think of the private library a lot. There's no way that clip survives on your channel, right? That's not still there. Can I go find the silent library clip on your channel? No, it's gone. Fuck. Dude, oops, you auto-played Easy Allies when I clicked on it. Wow, I'm not one of your recommended channels. What if somebody's in your channel looking for me? Darn, it's gone. Fuck. Have you seen America's Muscles? Okay, I did see a purple name and thought that was Mimi, in which case I do think I would win. I would maybe beat America. I have training. I participated in my fair share of martial arts and stuff, and mostly, primarily, have learned to fight people much bigger than me, because I lived in a small town and there's one fucking giant, big-ass guy who's my friend, and I was more experienced and would be the one to spar with him. I want y'all to know I'm getting queer bait lesbian Ernie Apple paid ads. That confused the shit. Okay, once you're back from the ads, I can talk about why that confused me. But yeah, that seems like a Faye targeted ad to me. America did also talk about doing some kind of combat sport training stuff. Responded to your DM. Whoa. I'm reading it. Oh, no, I'm not. It's 4 messages. I'll read it later. Your messages are now not marked unread. If I forget, then this is me saying sorry in advance. So I streamed for 2 more hours and forgot to look at it again. But that was too long to move real quick right now. Partner moved in on Thursday and has been crazy. Ooh. Fine, that's a good reason. You got the same Apple ad. What a choice. Thanks for gifting a sub to Faye L. Ads are over in 20 seconds. No more ads. Fucked up to let him watch that entire block of ads and then gift it. I like that. That's funny. Be like, here, watch the whole 3-minute ad and then you can have a sub. You're returned. You confused the shit out of me because I was just talking about my friend Mediocre Apple, who I call Apple, and then you talked about queerbait lesbian yearning Apple, and I'd read it not correctly the first time. I was like, what the fuck is he typing in all caps in here? And then I realized you're talking about an ad. I didn't think that was how that sentence was gonna end, and I thought you were like being weird about me saying my friend could be here sometime. Anyway, we should play a video game, huh? I know all of you hate that shit, but we're gonna. That ad was like extremely queerbaity though. I believe you. Hardcore mosh pits, does that count as combat training? Only if you're training to be like Arkham City Batman and fighting large groups of people like that. I know you can't see it yet, chat room. Shut up. We decided we're just gonna walk around in my current save and not start over, right? Is that true? Also, I don't know how your volume is. Yes, okay, I believe one person. Anyway, this is a game where you walk around and deliver packages. I've done a little bit of tutorializing and that's it. In fact, I don't know what I'm doing currently. Maybe a cutscene's about to play. Or do I have a thing? Oh shit, she's playing a game. Now it's my cue to go to bed. Yeah, good night. I know you're joking, but also no, you're not. Oh, I went to the wrong place last night. Where am I delivering to? Oh, I went in here and got a bunch of stuff and then came back for no reason. I was supposed to go here. Okay, we're carrying a bunch of boxes over here, chat room. Check it out. It's going to be easy. Are you actually going to bed? Because I do believe you and know that that's how it works. And it's why I spend so long talking at the start of stream. Charm, what do you all know about Death Stranding and do you like it? Oh snap, video games. Video games are cool. We all like video games. Who doesn't like a video game? Oh, hi new friend. Oh, I don't know how to say that. Sala Taylor? Oh, Sala Taylor. It's 2 words probably. Welcome. We're doing video games. I know it's revolutionary and no one's ever done it on this website. You love everything Kojima touches, I can't lie. I think I do too. I haven't played the solar panel game before. Boktai? What's it called? I haven't played that before, but I do love Metal Gear Solid. I do love Death Stranding. Lane, wujak chasing the new hotness of getting in the popular category. I mostly just wanted to play the game. I thought about just not streaming today because it remains hot as shit. And also like, you know, I wanted to play this video game. And I was like, you know what? I could just play it. I could just make them look at me play it. You haven't played Snatcher yet. That's true. I have not played Snatcher. Chad, one thing that I think's so cool about this fucking game is when I was playing last night, this was all like overgrown, grassy stuff, but now enough people have gotten further in the game than me that there's a path. Also, there's these weird chiral spiders that hate me, and they hurt me if I step on them. Let's buy... No, I'm not buying an air conditioner for this room. We have central air. The AC is running. It's just hot. It's just warm in here, and that's okay. We'll do a temperature check next ad break. Hopefully it's going down. The sun has long set. You can always raise money in general to give it to me, though. I'm never opposed to that. Just don't, like, lock in the thing I'm allowed to spend it on. Just give it to me, please. Thank you. I'll take a ladder. You never know when you're gonna need another ladder. Okay, I am gonna leave the metal because my stuff's already heavy. Oh, shit. Okay, well, okay, we didn't eat shit. Does it feel like DS1 so far? There is some new stuff that is different, but also I did instantly remember all the buttons and how to play. So, yes and no. Yes, it does, and also there's new stuff. But like those little spider critters are new. Your tits hurt way too fucking much. Congrats. It's what you wanted. Oops. Oops. I stepped on a spider and now they're mad at me. Fuck. Fuck. I didn't even use the same trail I had made. Dark Souls stream when? I don't know, when there's a new one or something to do. I've played all the Dark Souls games before. If you want to do like a... I don't know, it's been forever since I played Dark Souls 1. I would play through Dark Souls 1. But honestly, it would take too long to go through a stream of it, you know? Also, any of you can, at any time, recommend games for me to play. We'll put them on the list. I forgot to add Faye's Barbie Horse Adventure recommendation, which will place very high and depends only on whether or not it costs money. The S1 is great. Yeah, I like it. Play a Dark Souls randomizer. I just watched Rose do that, and I am too stupid. This is out. Yeah, I paid an extra $10 for 48 hours early access, which has paid for itself because all of chat has gifted enough money for that to have been worth it. So thank you, chat, for paying for my early access. But it's nice and pretty and stuff still. She put Frog Detective on the list last week. Yeah, and I don't think I was nice to it. I don't remember. You like the camera zooming out? There was a button to manually do that, and I forgot what it was. And I haven't looked it up because I haven't cared enough to do it. But yeah, it's done that a few times when there's good stuff to do. It's Masterless, Jabberwabs. Vampire the Masquerade's Bloodline. When you were all talking about that on the Discord, I did look it up, and it did cost $20 or something, so... Are all these people still knocked out? I knocked them out, but it's been like a day. Yeah, probably. We're just gonna head on through. Yeah, I don't... We can change the name of that if you want. The stream document, or the document itself is called, like, every game I'll stream from now until the end of time, which is too long for a command. But I am open to changing it. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. We almost ate shit there, but we didn't. Okay, that's shallow enough water that I can just walk through it. Yeah, that's too long of a command.
Too close.
That's like a better Twitch TV emote worth of command. Dock it. It can't be that, because it's fully distinct and not like that at all. I think the GOG version has fan patches implemented already. I don't want to fan patch anything. I just want to play the game. If it's shitty and stupid, that makes me want to play it more. I want to play the shitty and stupid version, not the version that fans fixed. You need them. Do I? Or is it a funnier stream if I don't have them? Let me be clear. I'm not going to like the game. It's not going to be a wujak discovers a hidden gem that she loves type stream. Probably. It won't work without patches. It's not a matter of funny. It just won't work without crashing constantly. Well, shit, I don't want to play it then. It goes low on the list. Charum, did all of you play Death Stranding 1? Do you know what the fuck's happening at all with how I control this character? Or should I talk about it? I know it's a slow, chill walking game, but I am like doing stuff and thinking stuff. Do you not care about Death Stranding 1? It's like QWOP, right? Not quite that bad. But like, I am... When you see him grab his shoulders like that, I'm like holding L2 or R2 to brace left and right to like shift my weight balance so that I don't fall over like a moron. I do need to check them out. Finished it Sunday. Cool. Well, there were no spoilers here because we started an existing thing. Oh, I gotta go down and around a little bit. I probably cannot scale this mountain, huh? Let's go south. The only thing I've seen of Vampire is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged Merrick Plays Bloodlines videos. I feel like that sounds familiar, and I am a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged person and have watched Little Karibo play other stuff as other characters, but I don't know if I watched that one. I'm just all lost. They have this thing where you can plan a route, and I think it was also in Death Stranding 1. I just never used it in Death Stranding 1 because when you walk close to but do not touch a marker, it does not clear it off your map. And then the same thing happened in this, and so I just immediately didn't use it, and now I'm lost. And also, I probably should have gotten new shoes. Did you say they or they? There's no way to tell. I know I didn't say they, but I don't know if I said they, because I have no idea what I've been saying. I've just been talking. Not a lot of games make you want to walk more in real life than play the game. Dark Souls is one of them. Oh, you mean like you hate it? I thought you were saying like it inspired you to go for real walks and like get stronger at carrying boxes. I fucking knew you meant Death Stranding. I got context clues. I just was confused about your actual point. You were being mean. I thought you were being nice. So I get, Jabberwabs is mostly nice. So I just assumed nice, and I shouldn't have. With someone with mobility issues IRL, this makes walking look even less fun than it is for me IRL. No, this game is fun and chill. And it actually doesn't matter. This is still the same as it was for the first hour of stream, and I'm just talking to all of you. Except now you get to watch this guy carry big boxes and fall down sometimes. Oh, you don't mean the game, you mean Sam dealing with them. Yeah. Once we take our clothes off, you'll see the big, terrible bruises he has from the straps of his back.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
My foot's asleep, chat room. Maybe I should walk more IRL.
Mission in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
I'm sad you don't get to play as Fragile. That's the impression I got from the first trailer. That you played as her? Also, how would I know? I'm only a little bit into this, and the game only came out, and also I'm not allowed to stream past chapter 7 or whatever the fuck streaming guidelines there are. Maybe you do. Maybe I'm not allowed to stream past 7 because Sam fucking dies, and then you play as Raiden the whole time.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours?
The first time it did one of these like fuzzy camera guy things, I thought it was gonna like unfuzz and be Conan O'Brien or whatever.
So, let's get a look at those
They're just
containers
regular
and see if we're good
guys.
to go.
You hope Raiden's in this? I say that about every video game. I always hope Raiden's in this. S? I've gotten all S's so far, chat room. I've never not gotten an S.
Thank you. I just have to say
Your dream is to one day get scanned into a Kojima game. It honestly sounds more attainable than you would think.
So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
I know Pekора's in this, right? Isn't Pekora in this? There's VTuber precedent, but I guess they didn't scan her. Step 1, be famous. Yeah, you gotta get famous. But then you can just be in there. New strain of Savage. Oh yeah, we're in Mexico, chat room. That's what's happened story-wise. Is that we're connecting Mexico to the network. That's all the story setup you need to know, really. Looking hella Norman Reedus. It is just Norman Reedus. Yeah, obviously. Thought this was supposed to be in Australia. I don't think we can walk there. Maybe the world's gotten real weird. Okay, I never made one of these myself a single time in Death Stranding 1.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
That's the first time I did combat, but I mostly did stealth. I stealth killed everyone. RIP Canada. Maybe we'll go there too. I don't know how big the map is. If it's set in Australia, I'm buying it. It's currently in Mexico, but how could I know that? I only watched like the first 1 or 2 trailers. I didn't even watch all the trailers. Alright, I gotta stop seeing my foot. It's so asleep and so sweaty. I do think it's cooled down a little bit, maybe. I swear everyone was talking about how it's set in Australia. There's no way everyone was talking about that.
We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are going to be saved thanks to you.
We've already, okay, cutscene wise, we have seen Fragile already. She's taking care of our baby while we do a quick trip to Mexico.
So, you probably
She can warp though. No, she cannot.
only good for getting out of the rain, right?
Spoilers for the first 10 minutes of Death Stranding 2. No, she
Timefall
cannot.
Shelters are different, you see. After
She got the
extensive
warp
research and
sickness or
development,
whatever.
we were able to outfit them with a system that
Okay,
disperses
spoilers, I
the
guess, but I'm
bacteria
right. Don't do that.
So if you've got one on your
Don't
tail
spoil
and it's
stuff to
about
be
bite
right.
you, these shelters are the perfect way out. Only downside?
That
is
was
the
very
repellent
mean of
has
you,
a
Kim.
limited supply, so make sure you don't run low. It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into drinkable water, allowing you to top up your canteen on the go.
But anyway, you sold a copy of the game. Thank
Thank
you.
Researchers at other
I guess it's you know, good and bad there.
As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information and coordinate our efforts more effectively. And I'm sure we will all make
Kojima loves when you do this shit cutscene. Oh, I did decide to put my hat on backwards. There's a menu option to put on hat and another one to put on hat backwards. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. That's the intended Kojima experience.
This whole area is a chiralium-rich environment. So
You forgot how good the graphics are. They're very good.
showing up.
You should have noticed them when we were outside looking at the beautiful environments.
Sharing data, etc. All to help develop BT avoidance and elimination solutions. One of the largest void outs ever recorded happened down south, don't forget.
Oh yeah, apparently Mexico's been real bad about getting void outs because they were just throwing all their dead bodies in a tar pit and you need to burn them or something.
Can't afford to let that kind of
We
tragedy.
met the puppet? No, I've played for an hour. We've met Fragile, a baby, and then some NPCs like this.
Chiral network? I think we got a shot.
Nothing has happened. You missed nothing.
Oh, it's one of the fruits of our joint effort with the lab to develop
Stop guessing stuff. I didn't watch the trailers.
Our primary weapons against these entities have been created with the blood of doom sufferers.
Unburned bodies turn into BTs, right? Yeah, and also if a BT touches a dead body, I think it causes a void out, which is basically a nuke. Have you met Sniper Wolf? Only in the other game.
All about that, given your experiences with the UCA.
And on YouTube. Don't we hate her now? Was she a bad YouTube person? I don't remember. I shouldn't make jokes then.
Derived from samples taken from doom sufferers, it can be produced at scale to meet demand. And despite its artificial nature, it's actually proven to be more potent than the genuine article. So you can think of our new weapon as a more full-blooded version of the hematic grenade it replaces. In any case, we won't need to ask you for your blood ever again, so rest easy. If you want to
She
test it out,
sucks. Okay,
we
cool.
have some training facilities here at the distribution center. Feel free to access the delivery terminal and give them a try.
That's not even right, is it, America? That's the wrong guy. That's not the end, is it? Did I forget my
We'll do a quick survey of the density, so you might not
snake
wanna leave
eater
right away.
bosses?
Let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record.
The end of the old sniper? It is the end? Oh, who's the one in the river? I almost said a more
Get
spoiler.
started on prepping the cargo
I thought
for the
he-
next run in the meantime.
What the fuck's his name? The Sorrow. Okay, I did get the name mixed up. I guess I gotta replay all the Metal Gear Solid games again. Just 3. I showed my boyfriend Metal Gear Solid 1 2 years ago and Metal Gear Solid 2 last year, and we'll do 3 this year, and I am subjecting him to those. So, you know, after this remake, after Delta's out, I'll remember all that stuff. And he's already played 5. Played 5 for it. Are you going to stream? No. No, it's a thing for my boyfriend time. Unless we like get all the way through it and we still want to stream it, and maybe I'd play it more, but I don't know.
Gate quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
Does this game still have Monster in it? Not yet. It had like some chiral green tea or something.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
Which is maybe just what they call Monster now. Charm, is Monster actually green, like the drink, or is it just the logo? I've never had a Monster. Carbonated stuff hurts my mouth and I don't drink caffeine. So I assume I would die if I tried to drink a Monster. Are they actually green? It's like piss color. So green. Kinda yellow. Oh, that's our baby. Oh, we got a message from Fragile, who's taking care of our baby. Give it a like. We like our baby. Alright, Charm, cover your eyes, okay? No looking for a second. You're not allowed to see Norman Reedus' butthole. Oh, they don't show butt, I guess. They skipped the butt. Yeah, no Norman Reedus butt. That man, fresh out of the shower, still looks greasy. That's just what Norman Reedus is like, I guess. Sunburned? Yeah, I got sunburned a little bit. Look at how fucked up his shoulders are. Yeah, you can say that, sure. No, you don't have to be mad about Automod catching stuff. It just means I get to extra read it. Good night, Mom. Yeah, you don't get to see Norman Reedus' butt in this one, but I swear you did in the last one. My mom liked The Walking Dead. She knows who Norman Reedus is. Does he still punch you if you stare at his dick? We will try, but only for chat. He seems pretty chill with it now. Nah, he's chilled out. You're allowed to look at his wiener. He's got a kid now. Stuff's different. You want to drink a green tea? Eat a crypto biote? Sharon, would you eat one of these in real life? It makes you full of blood. Oh, hunger somewhat satiated? I didn't know we had hunger. I think that's new. God, no, you wouldn't? They seem so yummy. And you'll be so full of blood. I would rather eat the weird bug than drink green tea. Because that weird bug could taste like anything. I've never had one before, but I know I don't like tea. I should have done this before I pissed. He's gonna have to go again. So you got an armpit tattoo now? Don't make fun of me for looking. How is there a company that makes green tea in the post-apocalypse? You find out there's the Timefall farm that makes beer in the last one. They use Timefall to grow their crops faster. Timefall makes everything age, and if you plant wheat there and the wheat gets rained on, you'll be able to harvest it instantly. It's great. Let's take a nap. Sleep until morning. I don't think penis blood, is it? Whatever, I don't know. Chat, you can all talk amongst yourself for a little bit, I guess. I have nothing to weigh in on there. So I'm doing a temperature check because it's legitimately cooling off a little bit. Maybe it's because I'm not sitting on my feet anymore. Yeah, we're down to 82. That's pretty good. Chat, I made a logo. I'll click it, sure. Good logo. I like it. Good work, Mimi.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction.
Whoa, we're
and
like
take care
Doom
of the
2.
rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome.
I don't remember what all the
Okay,
different
we
Dooms
finished
levels
the
mean.
preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this. We've issued you a number of blood grenades. They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of Doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs.
We piss on the ghosts. We know that.
VR training.
No.
If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery
I learned
terminal
all about what
inside.
that VR training's
Your
like
other
in
weapons
Metal
won't
Gear
do any
Solid
damage to
2.
BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die. Make sure you're well prepared.
Oh, yeah, you can say that, I guess, Mimi. Sure. Hi, Monster. Hello. Hope you find my constructions out on the road. I haven't so far,
According to
but
our
we'll
initial survey,
make sure to
we
let you know if we
expect to
do.
encounter gazers in the field.
I don't know if
If
there's
you
any
make
kind of
contact
preference
with
towards, like,
then contact BT.
friends, but you're on my friends
Emerge from
list.
the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known as a
It's so
catcher.
weird you don't like. I only drink water. I drink water and I drink Gatorade sometimes, but I just drink water.
Obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in it. And with dust
Drinks
settles,
aren't for tasting and they
you'll be a
shouldn't be
giant
hot.
crater. So make sure to escape the catcher before that happens. Or use the weapons at your disposal to
carbonated.
eliminate it. All right, go ahead and pick up your next main order.
Faye, do you like Oolong? He's never seen Dragon Ball, I don't think. He did randomly send me like scenes from the Tournament of Power in Dragon Ball Super, and I don't know why he was watching that. I was making a joke. Oolong is the name of a pig in Dragon Ball who can transform and is a pervert.
All right, Sam, you good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins.
Yeah, why would you want to
We
drink
don't know
flowers?
anything about it. Eventually, someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need
You
to
need a
neutralize
bridge
all the
link or
BTs
something in
this
game.
area.
Oh, can I set up a thing to where fucking chat's more likely to show up, or my stuff's likely to show up in chat's games?
Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with
Never
you,
mind, I'm not gonna do that. I
not
just
to let it
decided.
get damaged by the timefall or an
Even if I
infected
can, it sounds
BTs.
annoying.
An aid request for a timefall shelter was
None of you are
registered in
good
that
enough
vicinity.
gamers to put the bridges
If you
where I
get
want
near
them.
that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter,
You're a good gamer, not good enough to keep up with me.
from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got
I
room to
wasn't
carry a little
listening.
extra, consider
Yeah,
requisitioning
okay.
a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only
It'll
one we
teach
can
me.
count on. Don't let us down.
Cool. Yeah, we're not gonna plan a route. Alright, now we get to put all our stuff on us. Placing grenade pouch, placing grenade pouch. Sure, and then any of the stuff we don't need. Yeah, we'll store some chemicals, we'll store some alloys. Cool, I think we're ready to go. Auto arrange all our shit. to the game. Have fun. Have fun, monster. Thanks for stopping by. We'll all point and clap if we see any of your structures. Oh, am I not done? I think I'm not done, actually.
Perhaps you should take a break.
I forgot to do something in the menu. Oh yeah, I didn't actually take the order. I messed up the menus. Give me a second. I hit back instead of head off.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oh, chat room, the G-Quux finale was today, and I watched that. I'm not going to talk about it yet. That'll be a start of the stream after other people have watched it kind of deal. But that shit was cool, and I like Gundam now. I forgot where I'm going. Oh, I should have made shoes. We can get one more mission on these shoes. We're heading north. I don't know which way north is. Probably this way.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Are there any memorable side quests, or were most of them just transporting stuff? Why aren't you asking me? I know things. Alright, we are gonna pick this up. Oh, that was fucking big. I shouldn't have. That's fine. We'll drop it off in a mailbox or something and say we helped. Oh. Did you just play DS1? I've played DS1 not in its entirety, but recently, yeah. I got my disc. Oh, it's out of reach. It's right there, though. One of these boxes is Death Stranding. That's maybe a spoiler teaser for the next YouTube video. Okay, same question applies. Yeah, it's obviously the one grouchy guy who lives next to the Timefall farm up going towards the mountains in the snow, and you gotta fucking find a specific thing for him to get to talk to you, and he's the last guy connected to the network, and it took forever. Hi, Mayor McFrumples, hello. And also, the pizza delivery is obviously the best one. We're carrying some boxes. And mostly just talking. The truth is that this stream is the same as when I play 3D platformer collectathons and just go pick stuff up. Guess where you live now? Nobody say it out loud. Is it where I live? Are you nearby just in time for it to be a fucking bajillion degrees and shit? But yeah, no one actually say the answer, because then you're saying where I live. Oh, here's a new thing. Potential earthquake detected. Keep your eye out for falling rocks. Oh, there's some falling rocks. Okay, we're fine, though. You brought the weather. I hate that. Please leave.
Enough already.
I won't say where I live with our neighbors. Cool. Say where you live in, like, my DMs or something. And now no one's allowed to geoguess Mayor McFrumples either, okay? Still settling in. It's been a complete mess. It fucking sucks that you had to, like, move into a place when it's 100 degrees. Should have timed that better. I don't really know if I'm still going the right way. I am. Okay, cool. What really sucks is the state of your condo. Faye, what? Are you the one responsible for these 5 DMs that I have now, Faye? Is that what you're gonna say? Because I do have... Oh, you're tired. You can go to sleep if you need to. I'll allow and forgive that. You're going to bed. Sweet dreams, Faye. Sleep well. We'll see you around the Discord and the next stream and all that kind of stuff. Everyone say goodnight, Faye. Don't say who are you to Jabberwabs. We love Jabberwabs here. Okay, we're in scary BT territory. Everyone's name should be their Discord's name. It is. I don't think Jabberwab's just a very active Discord person. You know, some people exist in chat and not also in the Discord, right? Like Mayor McFrumple's here, not even in there. Still exists and is still a person. Wow. Fucking call him out. Fuck's your problem, Faye? Okay. Well, that's not a super useful one of those things. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, I'm making a time fall shelter right here for this guy. Not that one. That's this one. Oh. There we go. By the way, the connections are called chiral. Is that explained lore-wise, or is it left for interpretation, or is it too soon to tell? That's a Death Stranding 1 thing. The chiral network and Beryllium and all of that. It's because the Beryllium crystals grow in like this shape, which is like a chiral thing. And it's the chiral network and all of its chiral. Is your username? It's Lafayette. Lady Lafayette. Okay, I can construct it here, bud. Somebody left some fucking cargo on the ground. I can't place it here. Okay, give me a second. But her nickname is Fake. Got it. Her name is just that, actually. His name. Sorry. Sorry. I made a fuck up. Hopefully he's in bed and didn't hear. Oh, I could piss on that. You all want to do a piss? I got too much stuff on my back. Oh, our ruins are... Alright, let's do our first piss. Where's the piss menu? I don't remember which one's the piss menu. I don't want to put down signs. I want to piss. Oh, there's the piss. It's in the utilities section. I don't know if I'm pissing good enough. Alright, we did our best piss that we could do. I should save some of my piss for the ghosts, I guess. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Defeat the BTs. Okay. Gun. Okay, I maybe did that wrong. And it fucked it up. I've maybe done a little fucky wucky. Did I do it wrong? Maybe I have to blood them first and then shoot them. Suitable for... Oh wait, that's not even the right one. Alright, I missed whatever the tutorial was. We're just gonna throw our piss and shit grenades. Don't worry, chat room. These things aren't actually scary. It's fine.
Ambient chiral density has fallen, but remains above normal range.
I'm glad it turns red, because otherwise it'd be really hard to tell where I can hit people with these things. Come on, Sam, don't fall over now. I'm doing it. I'm doing it and it's easy, actually. Is that a baby BT? I don't know. Maybe. Babies die. It's not like a cool thing to happen, but these are just ghosts, basically. Got another one. I don't know how many of these things we have to clear out. A fucking lot of them, I guess. Jeez. That might have missed. That's bad. There we go. Second try. Easy. It's maybe clearing up, or maybe doing it, or maybe it's just daytime. Oh, there's some headache pills. We gotta get those to somebody's stat. You know how about those suck. Also, how's the game audio, chat? Has it been loud?
Ambient chiral density has fallen to within normal range. BT threat neutralized.
Oh, we did it.
Deliver your cargo to the research lab.
What do we got in here? Sure. They can have our ancient fossil.
Cargo is appreciated. A delivery will be assigned.
It's perfect. Okay. That's good. Bedtime, sorry. Good night, Mimi. Sweet dreams. Thanks for hanging out. Go have good dreams and not about the ghosts. Never ever use those post boxes in DS1. Wow, you're so selfish. Such a mean thing to not participate. Am I going the right spot? Am I supposed to return to where I am? I'm not. I'm glad I checked. Jeez. I almost just went back to where we came from. That would have been bad. This way. Footwear almost ruined. I know, I need new shoes. I'm kind of hoping we'll just stumble across some. I don't have any spares. I didn't think that far ahead. I guess we'll start checking post boxes for them. I don't want to like go super out of the way for a post box. But if we see a post box, we're looking for shoes. I think those little spider critters might fuck up our shoes. Or they just made shoes not last as long as this one. This isn't really the direction I wanted to go, but it feels like I should just keep going while the music's happening. Oh, we're not going to see any post boxes because the internet's off. Done stuff at stations and built a bunch, but I take what I need with me on a run. Well, it's for you to leave stuff too. Building stuff is time consuming. I didn't start many bridges, but I finished a lot of them. I did not get the platinum in Death Stranding 1, but I did play it a whole bunch. Okay, it looks like this ridge is a good path for us, actually. Basically beelined the whole game, so that's why I was curious if some of the side content was worth it. Yes! Yeah, the game's about chilling and delivering stuff, not rushing the main content. You played the game wrong, actually.
Buen dia, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
You would have liked it more if you had played it normal.
Detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Alright, give me another S, please.
see, Sam? Though.
Did you ever play the specific Drive game? No, I didn't.
Recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me
I also
take a look
thought
at your
that was
orders?
Pacific Rim at first. I was like, I didn't know they had a game. Also, no, I haven't seen the movie. But no, I never did. S, hell yeah. Continuing our all S streak.
Better than this. What else is there to say but thanks?
You're welcome.
Picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever.
I got a trophy chat
Man you
room.
can count on.
It's pretty fun. Got similar vibes to this. I'm gonna Google it. I don't know if I remember which game you're talking about. Is that the one that looks like my summer car or no? I'm thinking of the long drive. Yeah, I'm thinking of the long drive. That's nothing like this. Okay. That makes more sense of why I was confused in my head. Chat, I saw out a bunch of DMs and it was Faye just counting to 6 in my DMs.
Of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
They're checked successfully. That's his way of saying good night, I guess. You drive a station wagon and upgrade it in a weird cursed national park. I do have to say I have a big fear of driving, so it would be less chill vibes than this. This game's very chill and cozy. Oh, we've already gotten a lot of Mexico done, it turns out. Maybe we do go to, like, Australia and Canada and stuff. Okay, MP bullets are now effective against BTs, and they weren't before, which is why I shouldn't have shot that guy. Silent Handler, level 2. Neat.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am?
I don't remember
Name's
this guy.
Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA.
Sure, I
was a
remember the weather
Bridges
station.
employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance.
That's not great.
I've
Giant
shared with you
BTs
some
are
MP
scary.
bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
How'd this guy move here? It seems so scary to do that.
Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes.
I guess you have a porter fucking carry on your back. People did move in Death Stranding 1. It's gonna DM you after, but I should probably do it to everyone. Sorry for the spoilers earlier. I got excited. Oh, no problem, Kim.
What the data doesn't tell us
No problem, no
is
problem, no
exactly
problem, no
where it
problem.
might appear.
I'm not surprised by that fact. I personally, with no information to back this up, assume we go to the moon. I'm positive we're gonna go to the moon. No one confirmed that. Those are my expectations for the game. We're gonna actually go to the Luden's intro cinematic.
Well, the delivery you
But yeah,
were
no,
kind enough to
you know,
bring us contained a shipment of
no
MP
big deal.
bullets that have anti-BT
I hope so. It
properties.
seems plausible. Exactly.
Ammunition will
What if we do?
turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition.
This guy
any
is
weapons you think
blue.
you might need.
He's just
We've
got
set
his
aside a ton
webcam
of
lighting
extra
set up a little
materials
bit weird.
just for this purpose.
Chat room ads start in 3 minutes. We run those to keep pre-rolls off for anyone checking us out. Sorry if you have to watch them. We run as few as we can to keep those pre-rolls off.
So for
If you
now,
stick around long enough,
should
you
rest
might get
up,
gifted a
find
sub.
room,
People are
and prepare
pretty
for
generous
the
around
next
here.
fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
It goes up. What about 15? 15 doesn't go to the moon unless they add it in one of those DLCs I didn't play. Oh, is it time for the butt? Are we gonna get a butt shot? Show us Norman Reedus. I'm not making it up right. Craze, you just played Death Stranding 1. You see Norman Reedus' butt in that game, right? Yeah, okay, then show me his butt. They're saving it. He must have like a new butt tattoo that's like lore important. And that's why we can't see it yet.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget.
Hi, dead man.
Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick.
You swear that's the reason you like people like Ghost of Tsushima? Good bath butt shots. That's
Now,
not
this was
right.
originally a
Because the people who like Ghost of
geophysics
Tsushima are the
laboratory
straightest men I
established
know.
for the study of earthquakes.
That's a joke. I don't actually know who likes that game. It's not me.
And for that
And I
reason,
do like men
it
butts.
holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents,
People would
and
love Heavy
great
Rain.
lakes.
Heavy Rain is
As
beloved.
well, I discovered as research data on the other side.
Is
What
it?
I'm about to
Yes.
tell
I
you,
would say Heavy
I
Rain
learned
is
After I
beloved.
came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab.
Okay, I'm imagining.
Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there.
Oh.
Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The
Okay.
researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world.
Whoa, maybe we
Well,
do go to
could we do so
Australia.
as the facility had once been used to launch.
Alright, goodbye,
research
ad
satellites.
friends. Tell me your ads while you're in chat. You're missing this cutscene, but I won't play anything past it.
So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data.
It's the most beloved David Cage
no
game, but
success.
that's not much. People love David Cage
Earth, you
games.
see, is
Heavy Rain and
shrouded in a
Detroit
thick
are
layer
both
of chiralium
beloved.
that renders electronics
I'm not saying those
inoperable
people
and
are right or not. I'm just
So
saying
they
that it's
tried sending
true.
ships across the ocean.
Is that Guillermo del Toro?
Oh,
Yes. Person, but not
that failed
voice.
too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them
He's in the
to
first one too.
sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes,
Chairman, I'm not saying any of you like David Cage. You're watching me stream. You're clearly weirdos and
the
not
researchers
normies.
would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network.
Normies don't play David Cage games either. Yes,
What
they
started
do.
as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The
Do you
researchers
think the
duly
Quantic
installed
Dream
cameras
Star
to
Wars game
study
will
the
ever
gate
actually get made?
and its
Yes.
surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials.
Oh, we are gonna fight a kangaroo.
The kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil
You're
samples
pumped
they
now.
collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere.
We'll see. I don't know if I'll get there, but they're teasing it.
Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally
Whoa.
knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too.
Imagine they didn't and they were just all
Undeterred,
chilling
the
over there.
researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate
Chairman,
would
it's
be
down to
monitored
82.
from
That's
the
a good thing.
Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia
That's
is
like
not yet
basically
connected to
normal.
the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though.
Uh-huh. Is it about our baby?
Something far more important.
Cham, I really hope we get to carry around our baby and have to change diapers. That's my real hope
Mind
for the
if I
game.
pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gatequake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside.
Whoa, that
Prepping
BT they
weapons
said
for
was
you now.
coming's coming.
Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on
Welcome
you.
back, ad friends. We're going to Australia through a portal. We're actually gonna fight a kangaroo. Alright, we can't use the bathroom first because we're gonna have to pee on this BT. I should have pounded those T's though.
Manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
I mean, we have a gun, right? Let's make a machine gun. Why not? Cool. I'm ready. Maybe in Australia we finally see Sam's down under. I'm telling you, it's different. His butt's all different and weird now. That's why we don't get to see it anymore. Oh, that's crazy. Chat, this game, and honestly all Kojima games, rumble the controller so good. He's better about using the rumble features than any other studio. You hated the bosses in Death Stranding 1. It sounds like you played the whole game wrong. I don't care what you thought. Death Stranding 1 is great, and this one's gonna be too. You hated the boss fights because it's all you did, because you only did the story missions. Also, it seems fucking loud. Chat room, you gotta tell me when it seems fucking loud. I didn't make new shoes. Okay. One last hurrah for these shoes. Alright, he tagged me a little bit. I don't know what it's doing, but I don't like it. Oh, is it sucking us? It's sucking us. Please stop sucking me. Fuck. Oh, fuck. That's really bad. That's really bad. That's all of our stuff. Oh, that's extra bad. We got yeeted. Please spit me out. Oh, I triggered a void out. That's not great. Pretend you won. All right. I'm not gonna pretend I won. We're getting back in the saddle. That eat attack fucked me up though. Okay, that's a heck of an evasive maneuver that I don't have to do. It does seem like wind is a big new thing in this game. There's a section early on where you're like walking into a storm and it's telling you that, you know, headwinds hurt, tailwinds help kind of thing. And it seems to be using the same mechanic here. Whoa. Do you see that? Like me definitely staying in the right spot on purpose? I totally did that. I totally was confident they weren't going to hit me. I'm gonna have to throw some blood and piss at this thing. Yeah, this game has a lot of focus on like weather and stuff so far. Like there's sorry, I'm about to fucking die again. Oh god. There's been a sandstorm, there's been like lightning strikes, there's been earthquakes. And then rock slides. Oh, I left one bullet in this gun. How silly of me. I would love that assault rifle, actually. Come on, username I can't read. Empty. Offload all unusable items. And then I want the usable one, please. Those shoes suck. Yeah, my shoes are almost busted. I know. I've walked across most of Mexico on them. We're almost there. We almost got it. All right, one more gun. Surely we have one more gun? Yeah. Hi, Zebra. Hello. Not gonna watch because I don't want spoilers, but lurking. Hi. Thank you for lurking. I was gonna say you're mostly not gonna spoilers because my goal is just to walk around and hand stuff off a bunch, and then this happened, which would count as spoilers, definitely. So I understand. Another S. Never get anything less on the wujak stream. S tiers only. Well, that sure made my comment go up. What are you two arguing about? I don't care, it's probably fine. The bosses aren't as interesting mechanically as Metal Gear Solid bosses. They're mostly just shoot the big thing in the middle. I mean, yeah, well, like, kind of Metal Gear too. I don't know, is shooting a Metal Gear in the antenna any different?
We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density
He said fuck. He said the fuck word.
Easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that.
You always need this stuff, chat room. It's the one material I remember really having to farm. Alright, one last hurrah for our shoes. And then we say goodbye to them forever unless I forget again. You had to farm ceramics for the roads? I remember mostly just driving around to places and stealing the stuff. The End and the Sorrow and Vamp are cool, memorable fights. What about the cool one where you're like running across the lake? That's my favorite part of the game. Until I watch a streamer like not know how to solve it, and then the game's like yelling at you to do the cool thing, and then you can't figure it out. It's like, no, you should know to do the cool thing. Let's run. Alright, let's drink a canteen drink that's totally not gonna be a monster. Oh, there's some American beer though. We'll take that with us. Just some good old PBR or whatever to take up there. Psycho Mantis, yes, Psycho Mantis is great. But like, Sniper Wolf is a fight I love a lot and is super great, and you're just shooting her in the middle of the target. I don't know. But I'm just saying that there are ways to do interesting fights in this game, even if not all of them are. And they were more like set piece looking stuffs than fights. I don't know. This is a boss fight. See this mountain? Getting to the top of this mountain's the boss fight of Death Stranding. Fighting that big BT wasn't. That was just a cinematic story moment. So like crossing a river too wide for one ladder, that's a boss fight. You gotta appreciate that kind of stuff too, because that's the primary type of gameplay and that's the primary type of challenge. I get your point there. Okay, good. So that's maybe a point recycled from an upcoming YouTube video. Which I really want to get done and made, but also I really want to play this. People do this for a living IRL, yeah. All parts of this, every part of this is real. Kojima didn't actually make any of it up. Hi, Weatherman. I would like to turn in some stuff and make some shoes first. Or else I will forget. Have some beer, bud. Celebrated job well done.
Hey, Sam. I've been waiting for you. Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like today is our lucky day.
Your beer goes missing all the time? Are people just going to drink under the bridge?
I gotta say, Sam, you're looking pretty beat.
Trying to work out who this blue dude reminds you of. He might be a real actor. A lot of them are real actors.
For our sakes.
Maybe he reminds you of the guy from Death Stranding 1. Fabricate equipment, shoes. I would like some shoes, please. Attach the boot clip for now. We'll wear these for all they're worth. I don't know. Look him up on IMDb or whatever. Maybe you'll find him. Those shoes cost $300 fucking. Yeah, probably. They lasted for a hike across all of Mexico. They're probably high quality. Imagine being like, I'm gonna walk across all of Mexico with 300 pounds on my back. I need one pair of shoes to last the whole way. $300 is a deal. It should cost as much as a car at least. Hi, Schmall. No Hot Coleman, that's the other game. We did see Dead Man earlier.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you.
Oh, it is about our baby.
You see, after
Hey,
you
there's
left
Dead Man.
Vegas, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago.
Mystery
Long
baby.
before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be.
Oh, I did notice the birthmark.
Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands.
Mystery
The
baby.
one with whom you memorably went west.
Did
and
BB-8
back
always have that
not so long ago. That is
birthmark, or that a little retcon? I'm fine if it's a little retcon. It's quiet. Fuck. Okay, they were hollering
No
earlier.
two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with
Sorry, I was
the
locked
most
into the game.
up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason
Quiet
to believe
fuck.
BB-28
No, that's Metal Gear Solid
survived.
5. Good one.
All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official
Ooh,
database.
mystery baby.
So, where then did Lou come from?
Lou's got all the
Right now,
recessive
your guess
genes.
is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it
Adult
for
baby,
study.
man.
So take comfort in the
Louise is
knowledge
a
that they
lady.
don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home.
Get a normal suitcase, dude.
An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh, I
natural
love
for
those
children
things.
to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease.
What are they called?
A
Sea
token
butterflies or whatever?
of my
I
affection.
love them.
You can collect it via the delivery
Mostly because of
terminal.
marine angemon. Does this universe relate to MGS in
Wonder how
any
big
way?
Lou will get.
Probably not. Maybe.
Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you.
That looked like a Pokemon. Google marine
As you know,
angemon. And you're thinking of
Everyone
Manaphy.
is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from
That's
an
freaky.
artificial womb.
Oh yeah, he's like basically
Transplants
Frankenstein
provided
and
the
stuff.
organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach.
Marine angemon is pink.
threw
It's
myself
obviously
into
shaped
my
the
work
exact
set.
same and based on it.
I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left.
Oh
I
no!
devoted my
Dead
remaining
Dadman's on
time
the
to-
way.
To research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to
What
solve
PC was
every
going to? It's
mystery,
going to be
perhaps,
Silent
but
Hill.
enough for me.
And that would be
to make
scary,
an
so I don't want him to do
incredible
that. I'll make him
personal
cool
discovery
games.
That I have a beach after all. It
Oh,
doesn't
good.
matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person
Good for you, bud.
with a ha and a ka and a beach to go with them.
So Death's a beach. Yeah, it's like the river Styx, basically.
Lastly, I have a confession for you.
Except time doesn't really pass there, so we go there to put our internet cables for lower ping.
I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true.
Everyone's getting their
Not that I was
dooms
lying,
levels
you
up.
understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam.
Aw.
To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Don't kill him off right away. A Dark Towers reference. No, I think they are both referencing the same Egyptian thing. Yeah, you should play these games. They're great and wonderful.
Sam,
I mean, killing off all the Death Stranding characters, that's one.
Did you know about this?
Rigel just can't warp no
No.
more. She's right here.
it's news to me too.
I didn't realize either until Death Stranding 1 told me.
But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I thought her body was old. Yeah, I don't really know. It's different now.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
Maybe they fixed her. I really don't know.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
Maybe they got a real good moisturizer. Or like a skin transplant, I don't know. Alright, let's take a shower and go to bed. See if we see this guy's butt yet. I think 90% of the game won't make sense if you haven't played the first one. Yeah, you should play the first one. There is a recap in this game. It sucks. It's like, here's the names of 10 characters and their deal, and we're not going to tell you the plot. It was weird. The intro for this game, or like the recap for this game, as if I had written a recap for this game without doing any research and just based on memory playing years ago. Bad? No, I'm not liking the brand tweets. I'm only liking pictures of my baby. Alright, let's sleep first and then we'll go to the surface. Where's the sleep? There it is. But no, I would say 80% of Death Stranding 1's enjoyment is just the act of playing it. And that the story and all that kind of stuff is cool and I do like it, but a lesser extent of why I enjoy it. And so if you're going to play one and you don't want to go back to the first one, hopping into Death Stranding 2 as just a way to play while everyone else is playing for the first time and putting down more objects in weird ways and feeling part of the community in a better way is probably more the intended experience, to feel that connection with other people than it is to understand the story. The game's about connecting to real life humans. What's his armpit tattoo? Did Norman Reedus get a real life armpit tattoo between the two games? Damn, now I'm conflicted. Do whatever you want. Follow your heart. That's my real answer. But I don't like other people. Yeah, I can fucking tell because you rushed the story and didn't engage with the game's themes. I can tell. Alright, to the surface. I got too much junk on my back. We off to Australia?
Sam, about that message Deadman left for you.
You eavesdropping on my friend's
You understand
dying
that
message?
He wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators.
Need to finish Expedition 33 first, though, according to the PS Flash screen. I'm like halfway through. You should finish it. It's worth playing.
Trust me. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too.
I had some slightly mixed
Also,
feelings in
you
the
can
end,
now
but I do like it a
fabricate
lot.
Tri-cruisers. Trikes with 2 front wheels.
Ooh.
You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one. It's a battery-powered vehicle, so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge it.
Yeah.
Just be careful not to
I
run
hope
out
these
of
things still
batteries
suck ass and are
outside
hard to
network
drive.
coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, Thank you for linking up all of Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Sam, I just
Hi,
received
baby.
a list
Hi,
of UCA
Fragile.
associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the
That was
details.
certainly too low.
I'll take care of
That
you.
game's not
Just
super
focus on the
long.
job.
This custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words "For Lou" are written on it.
You got it. Just like the olden days. Place on the back.
Tri-cruisers are now available for fabrication.
Hopefully somebody else has already made one of these for me and I can take it. No, okay. I can just do it from here. Let's do it. One big drive back. I almost hit a board every time.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright. We hope these suck. The vehicles in the first game are finicky and weird, and I like them that way. So we're hoping they're still a little finicky and weird. I would be sad if this is just super easy to navigate over a bunch of rocks and stuff. I mean, it's chugging. It's not necessarily super fast. Maybe a little bit more now that we're going down here. Or it just zoomed the camera out and tricked me. There's the boost. Alright, cool. Weird jump. Hell yeah. Yeah, the vehicles in Death Stranding 1 are jank and weird and funny. And a lot of the secret magic of Death Stranding 1 is that it's actually slapstick. And just like pratfalls and shit. We'll park it whoever was nice enough to leave us this generator. Smash that like button. This person's got so many likes. You should all do this on my TikToks. I can't believe we're making one more trip all the way across Mexico again with our same shoes. This pair of shoes lasted all through Mexico and back. 38 in freedom units is like pretty fucking hot. It's like over 100. It's like, I don't know, 5 or 7 or something. That's too high for me to know. I mostly talk about them to a Canadian friend whose temperatures are lower. Oh, it's almost exactly 100. Oh, cool. I thought it would have been a little low. I can probably cross this. Yeah, easy, 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 easy. It's been a little bit easier to drive this over rocky, dumb bullshit than I would have thought. But also, we are in a desert, so it's not like a mountain. It's pretty flat, to be honest. Which makes sense for an intro to the area to the game, make it pretty flat. Oh, I accidentally did photo mode. I was trying to like their stuff.
Hello! Hello? Somebody lend me a hand! I need help too!
I fucked up their liking because I accidentally entered photo mode. I guess that's as far as I can overcharge. I hate accidentally saying hi instead of liking. I like saying hi on purpose sometimes. Yeah, this is what Death Stranding's all about. Just some nice low music going, chill. Hauling some packages through some pretty landscape and environments and stuff. This is the real game. All that silly story stuff, don't worry about it. If you think this looks appealing right here, you don't need to worry about playing Death Stranding 1, to be honest. I'm normally a big advocate of that. I'd say play it if you want to play it. But you can't. It's not like you won't have fun if you don't. Like, look, now I gotta cross a river. That's gonna take a little bit of brain power, but not a lot. Probably just go right here. That was maybe dumb. It was a little dumb, but we did it. We're almost back home. Oh, I'm losing some cargo. That's fine. I don't need an electric rod.
Intrusion detected.
Oh, am I getting like Dark Souls invaded?
Alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound. Your shelter is under attack.
They're in danger. I gotta get back.
Oh, no, that's like my house. I thought it was getting Dark Souls invaded. I gotta like get up on this road because I think there's this little one-way thing through like some people. I'm just gonna fucking gun it though past them. I'm not gonna do stealth again. Okay, yeah, that seems janking good. I liked it. Oh, now we go this way. Don't play like you. I'm playing like I'm on stream, to be honest. And also my baby's in danger, so it's a little different. I'm playing Sam the concerned dad at the moment. I was excited to go home and see my baby, and now I'm worried about it. Okay, yeah, they are still janking weird and dumb. That's good. That's good. It's not me being bad, I promise. They're still a little bit weird to navigate with. Oh yeah, I had to stealth through here earlier. Okay, I shouldn't have boosted there. You're right. Come on, just a little bit. We got there. Gonna save our baby, chat room. Well, fuck. Well, I'm not gonna walk.
Stretch my legs.
We should have a thingy. We do have a thingy. This is gonna get so many likes, chat room. This is a great place for this.
Construction
Alright, back to baby saving time. What's that? I don't know what this X with the little gold thing is. Oh, somebody like fucking beef it and die?
What the hell happened?
Oh, that's fragile. Oh, I had to go there. Damn. Thank you, Java Webs. They stole my baby?
Lou.
Why'd they take my baby? See, they haven't killed her off either. She's alive. She's right there.
I patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked. It all happened so fast.
Graphics are pretty good. Yeah, and this is a base PS5. I do not have a Pro. The game looks incredible. The intro shots, like, it transitions to gameplay with you sitting on top of a mountain. It's beautiful.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
She can't teleport anymore because she started developing some kind of weird sickness from doing it. Is this on the MGS5 engine? No, it's on Decima, which is also what, like, Horizon 1 and 2 are on. I think they used the same engine that Koji Pro made. Yeah, that's right. Cool. I love lying on the internet, but I don't always try to, so I wasn't sure about that one. Oh, she had a cool unicycle. Yeah, maybe you should have had 2 wheels. I think having an extra wheel or 2 would have helped you there. I don't know if you play as her at all, and I don't want to know. Oh, is that Troy Baker?
I tried to jump us out of there,
Oh no.
but I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the 2 of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
You can't just jump a baby somewhere. You can't just send a baby somewhere. I don't know what part of this woman being hospitalized makes you think we're playing as her now, but I think that's not a good sign. Oh, I know what you mean, Chavalabs. I'm talking about the others. Well, that's not good, my baby. I wanted to change that baby's diapers all game.
I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's not good. I don't like that.
Sam, what's going on?
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Wonder if this is Lou or the real BB-28, whatever. Hopefully this is the twin that's dead. I got a trophy. Thanks for the trophy, KOJIMA. That's fucking sad. Whew.
Lou.
That's kind of how the game started, by the way. Where are we going now? Over there, I guess. But yeah, the game starts with you kind of on top of a mountain and walking down like this.
Don't stop now.
Okay, lots of BTs around. I hope our baby's okay. We're probably having a bad dream. Bad dream, right?
Lou!
There was no way for the two of us to escape.
Yeah, this is bad dream time, right? Gotta be.
The best I could hope for was to jump without adjustment.
Don't do that. I don't think he did that. Oh, I guess he is a repatriate. He can just do that, huh? It's okay, he does this. Okay, yeah. See? He's fine. Well, that's weird. I guess they did make Lewis Splatoon, huh? Boo, that's a bad one, Craze.
I know there's nothing I can do to make
Bad job.
I know. Sam, stop hurting yourself. Please. Give me the gun. There is nothing left for you here. Nothing but sadness and regret.
So off to Australia, where all the regretful, sad people
on
go.
like this. Come take a walk with me.
Our hair get gray and blonde? That's weird. I don't know what caused that to happen. Jabab's also bad.
Come meet my crew, Sam.
Not only boo you if you can prove that wasn't creative intent. No, I can boo you no matter what. I'll boo Kojima too a little bit. You kind of liked it. Of fucking course you did.
And start a new journey.
Time to start a new journey is the name of that trophy that I just got that I'm covering up. That was a short-ass episode, huh? I just walked down from a mountain and watched a cutscene. Maybe episode 7's not that far into this. It wasn't a filler ep. That was important.
Intoxicants successfully purged. Blood alcohol content nominal.
you like your new private room. Feel free to
Damn,
leave
he
your
got
stuff
Claire obscured.
Wait.
No, that's not even... That's not what that game is.
Settle down, Sam. Lose with me. You'll see us soon enough.
Unless you mean like the actual art term, in which case... Boo. Alright, chat room. That's gonna do it for us, because it's hot shit in here and it's our normal end time, and I need to go wash off some sweat. Thanks everyone for hanging out. This Thursday we are going to be watching the Arxis Direct whatever thing and hoping they announce Persona 5 Arena. And then who fucking knows after, because I don't know how long that's gonna be or what time that's gonna be. We'll raid Rose because she's live and she's also playing this game and looks like she is about where we left off, maybe a little bit behind, which would make sense. Stick around for the raid. It's nice for me. It's nice for her. ! Discord if you want to join that. I'd love to see you all around there. And I'll see you all next time. Good night. Goodbye.